I never thought that I'd gain almost 8 pounds in just a few months. It wasn't because I stopped caring about my health. A tailbone fracture meant I couldn't stay active the way I normally do. Since I couldn't exercise much, I knew I had to pay more attention on what I'm eating. But I didn't want to give up rice, roti, or other Indian food I grew up eating. So I started building a simple meal prep routine that's high in protein, high in fiber, but realistic enough that I can actually stick with it. In this video, I'll show you how I exactly meal prep for the week to stay in a calorie deficit while getting 110 grams of protein per day without giving up all my favorite Indian food. And the best part, after just 1 week of staying consistent in this meal plan, my weight has already come down from almost about 133 pounds to 127 pounds. I know, it's really early and weight can naturally fluctuate, but it's been a really encouraging start and motivating me to keep going. So let's get started with this week's meal prep. This is everything I'll be using over the next few days. I don't buy anything fancy, just simple ingredients that can be mixed and matched into different meals throughout the week. Whenever I meal prep, I always start with protein. The reason is simple. If I don't keep it ready, I never eat enough of it throughout the week. I usually marinate my fish ahead of time. This week we are using salmon. So all I have to do is bake it fresh or make a curry whenever I am ready to eat. Hard-boiled eggs are always in my fridge because they are one of the easiest ways to add more protein to breakfast or any other meal. Chicken is one of my favorite proteins because it's lean, easy to cook and so versatile. I also like prepping it in different ways so we never get bored. Paneer is one of my favorite proteins because it's so quick to cook. I cut it into cubes and store it in water so it's ready to use anytime. I also prep some chopped bell peppers, which means I can have a fresh homemade paneer meal on the table in just a few minutes. Lentils or dal is a staple in our home, especially with rice. It's one of those comforting meals I didn't want to give up on my weight loss journey. So I make a big batch for the week and it makes lunch so much easier. I also soak and boil chickpeas ahead of time. They are so versatile. I can use them to salads or curries. And they are a simple way to boost both protein and fiber. That's all my proteins sorted for the week. Now let's get the vegetables ready. Vegetables help me build a bigger, more satisfying plate without adding a lot of calories. They also add fiber, color, and crunch to my meals. I always keep a fresh salad base ready, and having a salad ready means I'm much more likely to eat it. I like starting lunch or dinner with a big salad because it adds lots of volume to my plate, keeps me satisfied, and makes it easier to stay on track with my weight loss goal. Next, I chop a few extra vegetables like bell peppers, pumpkin, and cabbage and boil some corn too. I also baked some cauliflower. Now I can quickly turn them into different subjis, curries, or stir fries whenever I need them. This week I made a quick mushroom stir fry with bell peppers, a simple cauliflower sabji, and a dry pumpkin and potato sabji. They add variety to my meals, so healthy eating never feels repetitive. The last part of my meal prep is grains. One thing I don't do is completely cut out rice. It's one of my favorite comfort foods, and I have learned that when I try to avoid it completely, it's much harder for me to stay consistent. Instead, I keep my portions moderate and always pair it with plenty of protein and vegetables. This week I am making brown rice with green peas and some quinoa, so they are ready whenever I need a quick meal. Now that everything is ready, healthy eating becomes much easier. I simply mix and match these ingredients depending on what I am in mood for. Now let me show you how these simple ingredients come together into a full day of meals with around 110 grams of protein. For breakfast, I usually keep two options in rotation because that's easy for me. Avocado toast with eggs on sourdough or this green moong chilla. Today I'm making the chilla because it's quick, filling and packed with protein. I use organic green moong flour, so there is no soaking or grinding. Just mix it with eggs and lots of vegetables from the meal prep, and breakfast is ready in minutes. I serve it with Greek yogurt, and together it gives me easily around 35 grams of protein. It's one of those breakfasts that everyone in family enjoys. Lunch is my biggest and most favorite meal of the day, and because everything is already prepped, it comes together in just a few minutes. And this is exactly how I like to build my lunch. A small portion of brown rice with green peas, a bowl of mixed lentil dal, plenty of vegetables and a good source of protein. Today's protein is extra special. It is homemade chili paneer and I always add a big salad on the side. This is the kind of lunch I genuinely enjoy. It has a good amount of protein to keep me full for hours. And I never feel like I am on a diet because I am still eating the Indian food I love. Then comes the 4 pm hunger. You know, when chai and snacks start calling your name? Instead, I have a bowl of Greek yogurt with mixed nuts. It adds another 12 to 15 grams of protein and keeps me full until dinner. By dinner time, I'm usually tired, so I like keeping dinner as easy as possible. Luckily, most of the work is already done. Since I already marinated the chicken with yogurt, tandoori masala and a few simple spices during meal prep, all I have to do tonight is pop it into the air fryer. In about 20 minutes, dinner is ready. I serve it with a big salad and a small portion of the brown rice I prepped earlier. Now this is a dinner I get excited about. It doesn't feel like I am eating for weight loss at all. It's so flavorful, and the best part is I didn't have to spend an hour cooking tonight. When healthy food tastes this good, staying consistent becomes so much easier. Every single time I make this, I can't wait to eat it. These meals are high in protein, fiber, and with whole grains, it keeps me satisfied. Best of all, most meals come together under 20 minutes. For me, it's not just about eating healthy. It's about finding a routine I can enjoy and actually stick with it. Meal prep makes healthy eating so much easy. I already have delicious food ready, so I'll be less tempted to order out or eat whatever snack I find. I hope this video inspires you to give meal prep a try. And if you have any question, feel free to write in the comments below. And you will get the free PDF of this meal plan in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.